Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Tel Talks Talk Show. I love doing these talk shows, and I try to get the best guests on in the Funko community. And we've got another great guest tonight. Joining me tonight, we've got Coombzy. Coombzy, thanks for coming on. I'm really particular about the guests I get on the show. I'm just worried if they're going to bail on me, but I was confident you'd come on tonight. Thanks for joining me. How are you doing, mate?
I'm doing good. You know, I've had the standard day of getting up, dealing with a bird that screams at you. Unfortunately, at the moment, it's breeding time for those birds.
Yeah.
So he is rather angry. I will say. So you've got him attacking you and everything like that. He's doing it playfully, but it doesn't feel like it.
There's a bit of venom. There's a bit of venom in there.
Yeah.
Well, Wayne's in the show already. Wayne said he would definitely come on tonight. So,
hey, Wayne, how you doing?
Welcome to the chat, Wayne. And if anyone is watching this back, do get your comments in the comment section below, and I'll reply to them after the stream. So, if you don't make it tonight on the live stream, not to worry. Anyone that does view it, I do appreciate everyone getting involved. So, yeah, Coombzy is the guest tonight, and we're going to start off tonight's show by getting to know Coombzy. So, Coombzy, why did you start doing YouTube? And tell us what your channel's about. Obviously, we can see a lot of Marvel. We know you like your Star Wars, so over to you.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty much the same story as you when it comes to why I started YouTube. There were a lot of channels that I just randomly found. One being Geeky Heathen. I loved his content. I loved the variety on there, the mystery boxes and stuff like that. Then you had people like Leroy Screwballs and Jimmy Barnes. I got to talking with Jimmy Barnes after a while, and Geeky Heathen basically in the comments was like, you know, if you want to do YouTube, you should do it. So I just did it, and I rather enjoy it in a spare time. It's kind of finding the time to do stuff that other people haven't done already. You know, when there's like a new release, the Hawkeye Pops, everybody did it. Literally everybody. So I try and find stuff that people might not have to showcase instead of things that everybody might get. It's an interesting world when everybody's doing the same thing. But it is good to see everybody's different styles. I like the way that everybody's doing shorts now, because it's something that you can watch within
seconds.
Yeah. You can just watch it and you're done with the video, and the algorithm on that is fantastic. It gets sometimes thousands of views. You just sit there and go, what?
Yeah.
How?
What's happened there? Yeah.
This is the word. Which word did this?
Yeah. What tag did I use? But I completely agree with what you're saying, and it's quite weird, isn't it? I think I said it on one of my shows before. Is, you know, how a lot of people create content and then they just drop off. You don't hear from them again because you only know them from the YouTube side of things.
Yeah, I mean, I've done that before many a time. I've just decided, you know, I need a break. At the moment, I need a break. There's stuff going on, but I will get back to it. There's, you know, we've got conventions, we've got all kinds of things going on that I'd love to showcase. In fact, I think it's next weekend. There's a local convention that's Portsmouth Comic Con. Yeah. I think that I'd go to that. I don't know how much the tickets are, and do a video on that, because it's a small con, but every year I've gone, there's interesting artists that people might want to see. I think they've got the voice of Scooby-Doo.
All right, yeah.
So, you know, that's somebody that I can meet. Although when you look up the voice of Scooby-Doo, he's not there. So it's kind of strange, but it's a smaller con. It's something that you can showcase. I love when people do that, because it's not something you see all the time. Obviously, you've got people doing videos of MCM and London Film and Comic Con, but you don't get the smaller cons that people might want to visit and they're not sure about.
Yeah. Is this the the Star Wars Portsmouth Con, or is this something else?
Yeah, I think this year they've got like a Star Wars bit of it. It's a walkthrough experience, it says on the website. And they've also got Harry Potter stuff there and things like that. And I know they do a massive like cosplay roundup on the big stage. So that's really awesome to see. I don't know how the Star Wars bit is going to be. In previous years, it's been pretty good. They've had like the speeders and everything on display that you can go and sit on. But this one, they promise, has got like a walkthrough of different planets. So I'm kind of really excited for that.
What's the venue like? Is it a venue you know? Like
yeah, it's so it's actually a government building. It's Portsmouth Guildhall, which they use for a lot of concerts. It's quite a small venue, but you can fit a lot of people in, and there's an outside area, so it works well for a smaller convention.
So, are you going to it, or are you still?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think I will, because it's not far and it's not much for a ticket. So it's something before big conventions, and it's something just to see what's going on. I did hear that they've got an exclusive art print there that was originally from San Diego Comic Con, which was I don't know if you know the one with Grogu and Luke, and Grogu's making the lightsaber.
Maybe if I've seen the picture, if I saw it, I would recognize it. Yeah.
Everybody thought it was Mandalorian season. It might be, who knows? But it's previously available, and I was quite surprised to see it available at such a small con. So I might pick one of those up.
But no, exactly what you said about because we're YouTubers. Obviously, we subscribe to things we're interested in, and typically you are gonna create the same content most of the time. I mean, most of the YouTubers I follow, we're all into Marvel and Star Wars, and I mean, I don't know how many films Marvel release a year. Probably about 5 films, is it? So, I mean, Marvel content.
5 films, 5 television shows now. It's a big
30 pops every film. So, so the content's going to be very similar. So it is about branching out. I know Lee's doing that 1p challenge on the Blu-ray.
Oh yeah, I'm really enjoying that. Like, I don't get to. Sometimes I forget to comment on something if I enjoy it. I am going and watching everybody's content and really enjoying the different variety of stuff they do. I remember when he did the art book showcases.
Yeah, I love that one. Yeah.
And I've recently got into the like collecting art book. In fact, I've got one right here. So this is the Miles Morales one from the game.
That's nice. Yeah.
I think this is limited to 300 copies worldwide. So it's a nice hardback. You can buy the normal one. I think it's about £25, but it's got a proper sleeve and everything. The presentation is really well done. So if you can get a collector's piece, it's nice to have.
Yeah, looks really colourful. So have you got any of the others, or is that your first one?
I've got the Guardians of the Galaxy game one. That is. You were actually debating on getting this game, weren't you?
I'm still debating it. It was $27.99 yesterday in game.
I was like, 100%. 100%. So this is the art book. I think this one's limited to 150 worldwide. And I think it's still available on Forbidden Planet. Which, I know it's some ridiculous price, but it's 150 pieces worldwide. You get a signed art print in it and stuff like that. So if you're really into the game, and these books, they go into the world, there's concept. I'll try and find the one of Groot that was you look at it and think that can't be Groot. So yeah, you've got like the weapons and everything. If you're really into this, and I think they do these for the films as well, all the different planets and everything. I mean, it's beautiful to see, and it's something that I've recently enjoyed collecting when they do them. There's a Spider-Man one that I missed out on, which was the original game one. That had a print signed by all the devs and everything. It was amazing.
Yeah, that sounds quality.
I think that now goes for about £350, so I'm not going to buy that one.
So you reckon there is like a market for these for like the prices to rise? You think these have got value?
They definitely have, yeah. I think, as I said, the Spider-Man one was £70. It's now worth £350 if you can find one.
Yeah.
I know that some of them are still in stock. But if you want a collector's piece, it's something great to get. Sometimes Forbidden Planet have even had them on sale. Like I've seen Tomb Raider ones on sale. And those games, they're beautiful to look at. Everything. It's a thing, if you love the world, and I hadn't even played the game when I bought that. So I bought it purely because it was Guardians of the Galaxy, and I wanted to see that universe before I jumped into it.
Yeah.
And I was so glad I did.
Yeah, so your ones are more video game ones. Is that right?
I haven't got any movie ones yet, but I know that they do exist because I've seen ones for like Infinity War and Black Widow. They're probably something that I will get in the future because I love just sitting there and embraced in the world and seeing what the different artists did beforehand, how they came to what is in the game or the movie is really interesting to see. And as a kid, I had the Star Wars art books. Did you ever have them where they showed you the inside of the ships and everything?
And the cars, yeah.
Those were amazing. And it's something that I've always loved to look at and think, wow. It's something that I've actually wanted to do, but I suck at art. So,
but if Lee's watching this or watching it back, if we could see some more of these videos, then
I am definitely. I love them.
I think I remember you done the Coco one. I really enjoyed the Coco one.
Luca and Coco. I watched them recently, and they were tearful. They're that good. You think I'm a grown man crying at this, but they are. They're beautiful films.
Ryan's in the chat. Welcome to the stream, Ryan. Right, if you don't know who Ryan is, Ryan was our last guest on the Tel Talks Talk Show.
Hey,
really
Ryan,
good stream. Spoke all things Game of Thrones. So if you're a Game of Thrones fan, definitely worth checking that one out. So let's move on to one of the reasons why I've got you on the show is lightsabers. I don't think there's anyone else I could talk to about it, really.
No.
So you're the man. So
right,
over to you.
Where have I got this? I've only got 3 at the moment, but one is just a bit more expensive. So this was my first one. There's a review on the channel of this. This is made out of China. It's from a company called LGT. So this is a Ahsoka Saber. The reason I got this was Hasbro made one, and it actually damaged people. The metal was so sharp that it damaged people, and there were lawsuits and everything. So I thought, it's Hasbro, but I don't trust it. So this is actually better made than the Hasbro one for about the same price. You got your button there, your charge there, and it just goes on like that. And it's insanely bright.
I can tell.
Yeah. So this is what they call a Neopixel Saber. It's got like pins instead of having a torch that goes up the blade. So each bit has got a different LED. I think there's about 200 LEDs in here that make up the blade. And there's your blaster. You can play music. So these are on the cheaper end. I think this one, how much did I pay? I think it's 300.
Is this meant to be swung around, or is this meant?
You can do that. You can duel with it, but these blades are about £100 each. So it's if you really want to. Then you've got. So that's the LGT one. Then you've got the other one, which is the Ahsoka one, over here on this very nice presented display stand. On this very nice presented display stand that I got from Etsy.
So wow.
It's got an LED light on it. I think the person's made the price ridiculous on these, but I love that.
Yeah.
£300. This is a cheap one. Okay, it's not, but it is into this one. This one.
We'll take your word for it. Yeah.
Yeah. This one was $500, and then another £120 import.
Yeah.
So this is what they call a saber trio. This is like if you think of Gucci of lightsabers.
Mhm.
This one's got a screen.
Unfortunately, I am
Whoa.
not a Jedi.
You can.
Primary crystal missing.
Okay, yeah. I need to put a blade in it. I need to put. It'll tell you that. I need to put a blade in it. So I've got one here. This is a 32-inch blade. Where's my my screw? Here it is. So to attach them, you basically put the blade in, put a couple of screws, and that's Bob's her uncle.
Primary crystal missing.
Well, okay, you're meant to do that, but it's being finicky. You have to get it exact sometimes, so it has to. As I said, there's pins in there. There we go. It's doing something that it shouldn't. There we go. I fixed it. I did it. It's fine.
So is this Vader's? Or am I
No.
completely- No?
The thing you heard was the Ronin from Star Wars Rebels.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
Rebels. Visions.
Mhm. Yeah.
So it's got a little screen on it.
Mhm.
It's pretty much the same thing in terms of the blade, but the quality. These are handmade. They take about 16 weeks to come to you.
Mhm.
So you got to wait. They're all machined by hand. You can actually play games on this.
I think you played the game. I think I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
Instagram
yeah.
story.
It was one of my shorts. So if I go
System
to
games.
there we go, games.
Invaders.
So you can play Space Invaders if you really want to.
It's incredible.
It's dumb, but I don't think anybody else can sit there and play Space Invaders.
Yeah. So if you're bored at a Comic Con in the queue, just play Space
Exactly.
Invaders.
Exactly.
That's
You
what
could be
they're all doing.
cosplaying. You'd be like, yeah, what is he doing? He's sitting there playing Space Invaders on his
Snake.
lightsaber.
Tetris.
You've got
Jedi
Tetris.
Memory.
You've got
Gigabit. ASCII.
too
Previous
many
menu.
things.
Games. Exit.
I don't know.
Exit menu.
It's got like 20 fonts, and you can buy fonts.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, sound font is basically what you put on the saber. Then it's got a different character. So if you want to buy a Darth Vader one, they're about $10 each.
Mhm.
Because somebody like a sound engineer goes in and does everything. So you can have Darth Vader, you can have Ahsoka, you can have whatever. This particular one, I'm gonna fill with dark side fonts.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put like Darth Revan, Vader, all the KOTOR ones.
Mhm.
They are really good. And yeah, that's basically the best lightsaber you can buy without spending stupid money that it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I think, let me find my favorite font on here, and it's not this one. This is my. There's one that like emulates snow as you swing it.
Sound bank selection. SD
No,
card.
that way. There it is.
Does the weather ever get better here?
So there's like.
Oh, I've just noticed it changes color. I've just noticed.
Oh yeah. You can have whatever color you want.
Yeah.
But this one, as you swing it, it makes like Camino sounds as it's raining and pouring and everything. There's all kinds of different. It's ridiculously. As you swing it, it's got a thing in it called a smooth swing. So it's a little chip that picks up how you're swinging, and then
Like the
kind
calibration.
of it changes the sound. I think my next one.
That's what I was going to ask you about.
Yeah,
next
my
one.
next one. So Padawan Outpost is where I usually buy them from. They're a UK-based company who work with the manufacturers in China to make UK availability. I'm not entirely sure what the next one is because they keep on announcing them. They've just announced a Mace Windu, a brand new Obi-Wan Kenobi, a brand new Anakin, a Star Killer from the first game with the crystal reveal. That's like a dream, that one, because the light of the crystal is exactly the same as the saber. So if you had a rainbow thing, you have a rainbow crystal.
Would they do like a Darth Maul, like a double-sided?
Yeah,
or
they do.
Kylo Ren? Yeah,
They do, and the Darth Maul actually comes apart, so you have two different sabers.
Wow. That's
And
mad.
I think that one is $375. So it's cheaper than buying two, or you can buy like two just random ones and get what they call a coupler and put them together. So you can create your own Darth Maul. In fact, Padawan Outpost have got their own like parts, so you can create your own proper custom saber. You can go in and be like, I want that emitter, that pommel, that grip, and the stuff I've seen people do with those parts is incredible. They weather them, they do all kinds of things.
So what are people mainly buying them for? To collect them or to use them for cosplays?
No, they do a lot of cosplay with them. There's a UK-based cosplay group, and I think they're also like saber. Well, I guess like samurais. And they're called the Grey Jedi Order. They go to. I think they were actually at MCM when you were there, because there were lightsaber guys, weren't there? Yeah, I think that's them. Yeah. So they go round. I think they're in partnership with Padawan Outpost now, so they get all the sabers, and Padawan Outpost are going round with them to showcase the sabers. But I would say if you want to get one, that's the best place to go. If you want some advice, they'll give it to you. If you want to know how certain things work, they'll tell you. They were at NTM, yeah.
Did you ever have the Toys R Us ones, like the basic ones?
Yes, in fact, I was at my where my nan lives now, which is my old house, and I found the Anakin Revenge of the Sith one, which had the blue and the red.
Yeah.
And at the time, everybody was so envious that I could switch between blue and red.
Yeah.
And then you watch the film and you're like, well, this was not in the film. This is not something that happens.
Because I think that's like the most basic one, isn't it? And then there's one that it stays up, but it lights up. There's like a light up version. I think my brother's got a Kylo Ren one, which is...
Yeah, I mean, they have I think they still do the Toys R Us one. Well, the Hasbro ones
Smiths,
that just flick out. I think Disney do them at the parks. You can still buy them. They do a Mickey Mouse one.
Yeah,
the button is Mickey Mouse, and you just press it, and it's really cool.
And then finally on the lightsabers. So, what is your favorite lightsaber out of the Star Wars films and Siths and Jedis?
I'm gonna have to say it's gonna be Star Killers, just because of how unique it is. With the crystal and like the weathering and everything, it's just super cool.
Ryan said, "So the ones you made, so are the ones you see made at Galaxy Edge, those low cost ones?"
Yes, they are ridiculously overpriced. So the ones at Galaxy's Edge, basically you put the thing in and it goes, and then it works. The crystals, they're about $20 each if you want to change the color. So I don't know how many there. I think there's 5. Work that out.
What's
That's
that?
a lot of money. There's 5 crystals. If you want all the colors, then you pay $200 for the lightsaber. It's a cheap metal. It's really thick. And the color just isn't as good. Whereas,
Galaxy Edge. Sorry, is Galaxy Edge is at Disney World?
yeah, that's the one at Disney World and Disneyland. The experience, however, is, from what I've heard, amazing. So you really do that for the experience versus the actual lightsaber itself.
I don't want to go off topic, but what's the thing with this Star Wars hotel? Is that something different?
So that's at Disney World in Florida. I've seen that. I've seen videos of it. It looks really good. But do you know how much it costs?
Yeah, that's the value for money. Not a lot of people are doing it, are they? Because of the price.
Two nights, it costs $750 a person per night. So it's $1,400 and something dollars. Well, $1,500 for 2 nights.
And if you've got family, it's just not going to happen, is it? Even on your own.
No. It's not something. It's a once in a lifetime thing. It's probably really cool, but $1,500. No.
That was Wayne's response.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Right. We're going to move on to Moon Knight. So there probably will be some spoilers. So yeah, we're up to episode 5, but me and Coombzy, well, I think we're on the same wavelength with our opinions of Moon Knight.
Yeah,
I've been a bit bored from it. I enjoyed the first episode. Him in the museum and just his job. But then all these changes and the switchovers, and I was just like, do I really care? Like, it's over in the next episode, and I'm still like, I'm not really bothered with what happens now.
I feel like they've done it wrong because they've already established Mark Spector as doing all these things as Moon Knight.
Yeah.
So you don't get that story. Is it years? Is it months? Yeah. And I've seen Moon Knight in other like animated stuff, in games and stuff. It doesn't feel like the same. And yeah, sometimes I just take my phone and I have it on in the background. Whereas the other shows, I'm sitting there, I'm engrossed, and I don't know what everybody sees in it.
Like for me, obviously most things come out every Wednesday, and I think that was the same with Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah,
and I enjoyed it. Obviously, Book of Boba Fett picked up due to some cameos and stuff. And when I was watching that, I used to watch it at work on my lunch break, and then once we had the big episode, I was like, I need to watch this at home, enjoy it properly. But all these Moon Knight episodes, I've been watching them at work because I'm just not that as involved as I thought I would be. I was really looking forward to it. I really was. But just something about it.
I don't think it falls down to Oscar Isaac himself.
No.
He's doing a fantastic job. And he did as Poe Dameron. But, the writing is very spotty.
We've got Matrix in the stream. Matrix is new here. Thank you for joining the stream, Matrix. If you got any questions for me or Coombzy, do let us know. We're both doing good. You're good, Cal. So yeah, with Moon Knight, I've lost where we are now. What was we saying?
We were saying about the story and how it's just not as.
Oscar Isaac. So
yeah,
I'm not an Oscar Isaac fan, and I've been chatting to people about Oscar Isaac. I've seen a few films with him. I saw some strange sci-fi film with Natalie Portman. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, I think I have years ago.
And
maybe.
I was just like, what's going on? I just didn't understand what's happening. And I thought it was him, but I really can tell that Oscar Isaac is a good actor now after Moon Knight. I mean, he is a good actor.
He's definitely got the range. But the writing falls flat.
And
it's like Poe Dameron. Poe Dameron as a character was really good.
Yeah.
But there was no... He could have been so much more.
Yeah. No, 100%. Like, yeah, I feel like, you know, he played Poe Dameron, but it wasn't his fault. Everyone wants to be in Star Wars, so you take what part you get, but you can't really choose the script you get, can you? So
no.
I think that's where he falls short. And yeah, but we've got Matrix has said, I'm hyped for Multiverse of Madness. What's your guys' cameo predictions, if any? We'll come on to Multiverse of Madness in about a couple of minutes, but
yeah, I got some.
I think Coombzy knows all the answers, so
unfortunately, yeah. because a couple of people have been saying some stuff.
So with Moon Knight, then the latest episode, Wayne's only watched episode 1 and 2. He said in the comments, but
I don't think there's really much to spoil.
Mm.
It's kind of like there's no big thing that's happening.
That's what I didn't get, because every time it's Wednesday, Disney Plus do an Instagram post saying no spoilers, and I'm like, I watched the episode, I was like, what was I going to spoil? I don't know what I was going to ruin for anyone, you know. And
there's 2 of them now.
yeah, but it's very hard to follow. I'm not sure if it's the way it's been produced or the script, or right now it feels a bit very difficult how they're going to fit everything into one episode now. The final episode, I just don't know where it's going to go.
I feel like the series need to be 9 episodes at least.
Yeah, I would have loved the first episode Stephen, the second episode all about Mark, and then they come together in the third episode.
But there is a third guy.
Oh, is it Joe? Is it Joe?
No, yeah, Jake Lockley.
Jake,
he's an interesting character. If he's in it, then it might interest me more, because what they've done before, it's much different than Mark and Stephen.
Yeah. I think I've only noticed him twice. Is it? One when he was in the mental ward in the last episode. Was it?
Yeah, that's what they hinted towards. So I'm assuming that he's going to appear at some point.
So we'll leave it there for Moon Knight. What would you rank the series so far out of 10? And then what's been your favorite Marvel's TV series so far?
Moon Knight, I'm not going to rate very highly, obviously. I'd say it's watchable, but for me, it's like a 6 out of 10. Some episodes even less.
So you're saying 6. What's been your favorite and your least favorite?
My least favorite has to be Moon Knight, obviously. But my favorite it's kind of between Loki and Hawkeye.
That's mine. Right. That's
yeah.
Mine.
Yeah. Now I know a lot of people are gonna go, oh, because of Haley Steinfeld that you love this show. No, I've read the comics that it was based on. And the way that they've done it is really cool. Now I know Stormcaw's going to have a go at us. Ali don't like his Hawkeye. But Hawkeye for me was a perfect reproduction of that comic run. And I'm really annoyed that it does appear that we're not getting a second season or anything like that, because they moved it to the limited category.
Yeah, I saw that. So it feels like we're not going to see Hawkeye again. I know we'll see Kate Bishop again and Yelena.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do that.
I don't know how they're going to just say Hawkeye, see you later. You ain't.
Bye, Jeremy Renner. Your contract's up.
But my unpopular opinion, I found Falcon Winter Soldier my least enjoyable. I can
see why. And to me, it's because it's structured more like it should have been a movie in the first place.
Yeah, you would have been happy with a movie. I know Lee from Leader Pop Tart, that's his favorite show, so I was quite surprised by that. But now I looked on Reddit, I typed in like, why didn't I enjoy Falcon and Winter Soldier? And he said he had loads of deleted scenes about loads.
That doesn't surprise me, because the budget on the series is way up there.
Like the criminals' motives, they were completely like erased from the actual TV series, which made you feel a bit lost. And I think that's how I felt. Like the villain, I had to go from Thanos to whatever they were, them super soldiers thing. It was just, felt a bit let down, but it was a good introduction ish.
The Flag Smashers are completely different in the comics, so that's why everybody's confused. They're so much more than they were in that show.
Wayne said he loved Hawkeye. He said Loki so far the worst for me. I can actually see why, but I think I need to watch it back and probably watch 3 of them in one go, and then watch the other 3 in one go. It does drag a bit. I can see
watching it week to week. It definitely dragged.
Yeah, and then Ryan says WandaVision, my favorite so far.
If you skip episode 1 and 2.
Yeah, again, that was a drag. That was definitely a drag. But with WandaVision, at least it wrapped up well. Like it did. It was worth it in the end. After I felt like they solved quite a few things that you needed to know. Quite surprised by this. Ryan's least favorite was Hawkeye. So,
you're in the Stormcore camp then.
All right. So Ryan mentioned WandaVision is his favorite so far. So let's move on to Multiverse of Madness. We've been chatting for 40 minutes already, which is crazy. So Multiverse of Madness theories. What have you got? What do you?
Well, I know from the latest TV spot that you've got Captain Carter officially confirmed.
Yeah.
Instead of being a shard. So that's going to be cool. I don't think the original lineup of the Illuminati is going to be there.
You don't think John Krasinski's in it now?
He might be. I don't know. I know that they keep on changing the length of it. They've changed it from like 3 hours to 2.5 to now 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming that people did film scenes and they were completely cut.
Yeah.
I don't think Tom Cruise is going to be in it.
That's the weird one, isn't it? Yeah, I'm really not sure. I'm not that bothered, but I just
Tom Cruise is Iron Man. For one, Tom Cruise is really small, so I don't see him fitting as Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you've got Professor X, which Patrick Stewart is born to play that role. There's some people that you look at and go, yeah, no, I can't see anybody else as that character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, again, I can't see anybody else but him as Deadpool. That's another one. I think this is going to introduce him.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Just because he spoke about it in a way that feels like he's Andrew Garfielding us.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I did see an image online where was it America Chavez and Doctor Strange and I don't know her character's name, but Rachel McAdams. They're in a cave and someone said, yeah, they've just seen Deadpool. Like that is the scene. So Matrix says in my opinion, I believe they made promo cuts for this film so further leaks don't get out. But yeah, Marvel are really good at that, aren't they? When they edit things out of the trailers.
Oh, they've done that for years.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's even more disappointing in the film. Because for Infinity War, you've got that Hulk scene on Wakanda.
When he's running, yeah.
But that's not in the film. And that arc was really, don't get me started on that. I don't like Smart Hulk.
What was the other one?
Recently, I'd say they've done it. I'm pretty sure they've done it on the Love and Thunder trailer because there's one particular shot where it looks like there's too much of a gap there. It might be better Ray Bill. It might be Loki. Who knows?
And of course, they done it on No Way Home with the lizard, didn't they? When the lizard was getting punched.
Yeah, but that was too obvious. That was like you watch it, like, really?
But yeah, so let's hear your prediction then. Just give me an outlandish prediction then with Multiverse. You think Deadpool is one we will see, and
unless they've cut it. Which we don't know. I mean, everybody's gone mad about theories. They might have cut it all.
But you're ruling out Tom Cruise, yeah?
I think so. It's just too outlandish. If they didn't cut him and they cut other things, I'd be disappointed.
Well, yeah, for me, I just hope we do see John Krasinski. That's my hope.
100%. If so.
But yeah, if we see John Krasinski, that'll do for me because they need to start
moment.
They need to start edging towards the X-Men now, don't they? Is it X-Men? Fantastic Four.
The problem is they've now got no director for that.
What, Fantastic Four?
Yeah, John Watts has recently, within the last couple of days, he's given up the directing. So don't know what's happening with that.
Another bad Fantastic Four film.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Imagine. Let's move on to then the 1,000 Funko Pop challenge. So,
this is going to be hard.
This will be very interesting to see.
So I'm gonna. I'm gonna stick around this area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the fifth brother there. He's 168.
Right. Let me try and put you on screen. There we go.
So the fifth brother is, hold on, there he is. He's 168.
Yeah.
Then we'll go 167, which is seventh sister. The Inquisitor, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You're on 335.
Where are we going now? No, that's too big. That's far too big. They've got far too big in numbers. I suppose we could go 126, Luke Skywalker.
461. What's Matt Murdock?
Matt Murdock is 121.
Do you want to use that?
Yeah, use that. I don't want to go anywhere near those because those are low numbers.
582, you're on.
Ooh. Let's go for Doctor Strange.
What number is
I
that?
like this. I like this Doctor Strange. This Doctor Strange is 161.
743.
Ahsoka, which is 130.
873.
Ooh, we're getting close. Scarlet Witch, I think that's 95.
968.
32. Right, let's go for some low numbers. The Hulk, 13.
981.
This is Captain America. That's 10.
991.
Let's go for the original Iron Man. That's 4.
995.
I'm gonna be one off here. No, I'm not.
Number 5. Star Wars. Is that Han Solo number 5?
No, I'm not gonna go for that because I'm gonna go for a 2, which is Stanley Convention. Then let's go for an out of box one, but I know the number. So this is Pop Ride 2.
All right. 997.
3. Oh no. Actually, wait. Those two die casts there. Captain America 1 and Iron Man 2.
So that would be 998.
Oh, really? I need a 2 and I don't think I've got a 2. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I've got a 2.
I'm lucky I can't see anything low for you.
No, it's not low. Ooh.
No other die cast. You only got 2 die cast.
Yeah, the Marvel ones. If I had the Boba Fett, it would no, because that's 1, isn't it? Again, they reset it.
That's for Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh, no, there is nothing. There is nothing that I can think of that's here. Oh no. That's too high. That's too high. Wait. Is that 2? No, that's 5. No. There is nothing.
All right.
All...
We'll call it that. Right. So Coombzy got 998. It's a good go in that. I'm not sure how many pops. There must have been 9 or 10 pops there. But...
There was a good variety. I will say that. I didn't just go 1,000.
I think it'll be quite a high value, like the price than pops. So yeah, you've done really good. Let's have a look. Ryan loves the Funko challenge. Coombzy 1,000 pop challenge using 1,000 pops.
Listen, if I had 1,000 pops, I'd need a new house.
Yeah, I'm struggling so much. So what are we up to next? We're on to signed Funko Pops now. So, do you want to show Pops off first, or do you want to talk about how you got into signed Pops, or why
Yeah,
you do
let's go with why do I do it? Because everybody else did.
it? Yeah.
basically, I saw them on like Facebook groups. So I was like, you know what? I feel like I don't want a picture of and that's signed
Mhm.
that I can just put on a wall. I want something that I actually like that's also signed. So that's really how I got into it. The first one like was this. So that's Stanley.
It's not a bad start, is it?
No, that was a birthday present. That was unfortunately it was 2 weeks before he died.
Mm.
So it was kind of depressing when that happened because you'd see them all listed on eBay at like £1,000. I'm like, well, I only paid 100 and something, so it's. I don't think they're anywhere near that. I think the Stanley's probably about 300, 350 if they're in good condition. Then I sent a consignment to. Well, actually, let's just start stacking things. So I love the Clone Wars and Rebels, and this is Ashley Eckstein, the voice of Ahsoka Tano. And they were doing a convention and did a well, it wasn't a send-in, it was you buy a pop and they send it to you. And this is from a company called the Poppeteers. I don't know if they're going still, but they had a really cool exclusive sticker. And she signed it on the side, "I am no Jedi," from the scene with Vader. So that was the second one. The third one was Matt Murdock, which is up there. That was MCM.
Which is quite recent, really, isn't it? Really, less than
yeah, MCM. Well, it's only been the last year, really, that I've started getting into them. Then you've got John Bernthal, which is
Punisher.
I saw it on eBay and it matched the Matt Murdock, so I bought it, and that's the reason.
Yeah.
Then where is it? Where did I put it? Oh yeah, the Spider-Man. So this is the video game voice. I love that game. It's my favorite game of all time, I'd say. Just because I love Spider-Man, and it was really good. So that's signed Spidey Whip. And then recently we've got Captain America up there somewhere.
Yes, above.
Yeah,
isn't it above Hulk?
No, it's there.
Oh, Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie, yeah. So that was a GalaxyCon. GalaxyCon is a good website if you want to go broke, because they do like signings for everything. Yeah. If you think you're gonna find it, you probably are. And then there's Elektra from Daredevil. That's actually quite a rare one. Not the pop itself, but the signature, because she doesn't do conventions very often.
Yeah, I looked at her IMDb, and she's not as active as I thought.
No, but she's a great actress.
Yeah.
So there was a guy around the corner on eBay, and I literally messaged him and said, "If I buy this, can you deliver it?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure. I'll come around in the morning."
Yeah.
But
Evangeline Lilly, have you got that one?
Yeah, that's up there. So that was, of course, Wales Comic Con. There somewhere where the chase sticker is. And David Tennant,
nice
which is the custom.
Kilgrave.
That's on Instagram. I do have Jessica Jones as well, but it's not here because it's still at my American friend's house. He keeps on moving about, and I keep on trying to get him and be like, "Send me the box that has got my pops that have gone wow." Because that box has got Cad Bane, it's got the black suit Spider-Man, the glow in the dark one. It's got Obi-Wan Kenobi, it's got the signed Jessica Jones, and I can't remember. Oh, Jango Fett. So it's got some things that are pretty pricey now.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm very
what-
interested. I'm
I
so
wonder-
very interested to see about the Kenobi Pops, about the value of them once the
Yeah,
Kenobi set comes
yeah,
out. So,
yeah. That's kind of they've already gone up. The hooded Kenobi since that teaser dropped with him with a hood has gone up. I think that's about £120 now.
I think I bought it for about £30.
Yeah, yeah, I remember you buying it. The episode 3, I think that's above 100 now. But that was always rare here because they never really released it unless you bought it from Amazon.
Yeah, I'd never know where to get that. Like years ago.
No,
I'd
no.
never seen that.
Well, you got it from what was that company?
Yeah,
Big Apple.
Mine's up. Yeah, Big Apple Collectibles. That's mine up there. So I've just got the Sofia Di Matano one. Did you not get that signed?
No, because at the time I was like, I haven't got the money. I really wish I did.
Yeah,
I really
was
wish
like-
I did because I've seen how much they go for now, and it's like 3 times the price.
Well, we've seen Dan L42. He got a lot for his charity auction, didn't he?
I liked the fact that she did that. I did not like the fact that she called them dolls.
Did she?
Yes, she said, I've signed these Funko dolls. And I'm like, no.
No. But they're up top. They're my 4 little growls. I remember I got you that Yelena one. So I put Yelena.
Yeah, that
I'd
is
say.
currently in America.
Mhm.
So you can probably see that there's some that are basically not in boxes over
The Ross
there.
Marquand one for
Yeah, so there's Yondu, Kraglin,
Michael Rooker.
Stonekeeper, the Yelena, and then the 2 Hawkeyes. So they're all off for signing at various places. You lose track. I think the Hawkeye ones have been there for about 2 months because they have to get hold of the talent, and of course they're doing signings everywhere and different promotions and things like that.
But when you get them signed, you want all this authenticity stickers and all that.
Yeah, I know some of the companies that you get them from are obviously a lot more reliable. So the Hawkeye ones are coming from Official Picks. They've got their own authentication sticker that you can verify that is legit. There's no way that it can be faked.
And what's Beckett? Like, I've heard the name Beckett, but what is it? It's a
That
license.
that's an authentication service. There is a place in the UK now that does it monthly. Elite Signatures. He's a UK witness. There has been a bit of controversy with Beckett in the UK because of the Ian McKellen signing.
Oh, he tweeted. Didn't he tweet about it or
Yeah.
something? And that's
Yeah.
not me.
So Beckett authenticated all this stuff because they were told by their US office, which I think it was like 4 a.m. in the morning for them. So they're not going to be on their brightest thing. The owner of Beckett found out in the morning that they'd been authenticated and they all got wiped from the database. But people's personal, like, multi-sign things were all basically ruined by this guy in a hat. I saw from the start that it was fake because it's this small signing company.
Yeah.
How are they getting Ian McKellen?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, considering who he is. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not an extra from Star Wars. It's the main man, Ian McKellen, you know?
Yeah. It's Magneto.
So when it comes to getting signed pops, I'd rather go in person, like to these conventions.
That's definitely something that I want to do now. Obviously, there are some that don't go to conventions. Like Haley Steinfeld, she might go to Ace Comic Con, which is like a big one. You can see the prices there. You can pay about $500 for an autograph at a convention, which is mad. But yeah, I'm hoping, obviously, London Film Comic Con, there's a lot of names there from Back to the Future, from Star Wars. So I'm hoping to get a few there.
I think that's that moves on perfectly to MCM Comic Con and London Film Comic Con. But from the names I've seen, the London one looks a lot more appealing lineup wise. Have you noticed that?
I don't understand how they're doing it because even Wales Comic Con, that's not till November, is announcing people now. Yeah. And MCM are just sat there like, we can do this. We're a big Comic Con. It's now, well, it's basically a month till the convention, and they've announced nothing.
No, I've still not got a ticket. I can't do it for this.
I have
London.
it, but I don't know if I'm actually going to use it because it's awful. I don't want to see anime. No offense to the people that are anime fans, but it's the biggest convention in the UK, and that's all they can pull.
Yes, I'm very. I don't like. It's very bizarre because I know with the Comic Con last year they had to be quite what's the word, specific with the with who they got because of COVID and the guests traveling into the UK, and obviously Tom Hiddleston's English, so he was fine. Sophia Di Matano was fine, but I think I read that Owen Wilson was going to come, but they couldn't get him because of COVID. So
see, that would have been. I would have got out of bed and gone at like 5 a.m. train to London to get there really early to go and see Owen Wilson, because Owen Wilson is somebody that I grew up watching on like Night at the Museum and stuff like that. So that's a really big guest that I would love to meet.
But yeah, this year, so for those of you that don't know, with MCM Comic Con, the London one next month, they've only announced anime guests, really. Is it My Hero Academia?
Yeah, there's a few Avatar ones, that's it.
Yeah, they've said it's Rufio from Hook, the film Hook, isn't it? You've seen Hook?
Know.
Well, he's like a My Hero Academia voice actor, but he also played Hook, the film that Robbie Williams starred in. So he played character Rufio in that. But
that's why everybody's saying Rufio.
Yeah, so but that's like that's like 20, 25 years old now. So the hype for him's obviously calmed down quite a lot now.
Well, I think he's also the guy Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Exactly. So he's famous for something
Zuko
else.
in that.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really disappointed with MCM right now because I really want to go and I really want to get a pop signed again. And
you look this time last year, they'd already announced everybody. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're doing last minute things.
I got an email today saying more guests to be announced soon, but it's just not enough. Still not enough, is it really? It's not that expensive for a ticket. I think it's about £30. Yeah, £30 VIP.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad, but for people traveling and stuff, I mean, and you're Portsmouth, so you're not too bad.
No, it cost me about £40 to get there. Which London and train travel, so it's decent.
But if you want to say, obviously he won't come, but Ali from Stormcore Collectibles, if he wants
Jackson and Shaw are coming, and they're coming from
Wales,
yeah.
So
they're seeing the lineup and thinking, do I bother?
Are they not into anime either?
No, they want wrestling guests. I said, you're not going to find that at MCM. That's Wales Comic Con.
Not for MCM. Yeah, I agree. But who would you want then? Realistically, I don't know what's realistic really because my knowledge of cons isn't that great.
I've told you that I think that Simu Liu will be there because there's a gap in his book tour that's conveniently lines up. It's a day before MCM, and then there's a week's break. That would be a good guest. I don't know how much he's going to cost. I think he's doing a send-in at the moment that's about $150. So I don't think it would be Tom Hiddleston level, but it might be quite expensive.
So I don't think I'd pay that much, but he is in the new phase, so we are going to see him more and more. I presume at least. But yeah, that's our chat on Comic Cons. But yeah, you're there on the Saturday, is that right?
Well, I guess
as it stands.
At this present point, I'm kind of like, no.
But yeah, if the lineup does get better, I will be there on the Saturday. Haven't got a ticket yet. I know weekends tickets sold out, I think.
Yeah, which is weird.
So
how can weekend tickets sell out if you've not sold out the individual tickets?
Yeah. So I'm not sure what's going on. Otherwise, I'll just be going there to look at overpriced Funko Pops. So I mean, there's no point really doing that either. But that brings us on to the Fall of Funko. Now we've had quite a few chats about this, and I've had quite a few people in my DMs, just talking about with me, and in my comments on some of my videos, everyone's in the same boat lately with Funko. Like, they're losing their the hype a little bit. I've lost my love for collecting quite a bit lately. And another example was yesterday. They've re-released the Pop in the Box WandaVision pop. So
they did, yeah.
So the value of that again doesn't feel as much of a coup as it would have a couple of weeks ago, you know. But how are you feeling with Funko? Of course, we haven't seen much Funko unboxings on your channel.
No, because
even mystery boxes. I mean, I think I only see Wayne do mystery boxes these days.
I will never do a mystery box again.
No.
After like, I don't care if they hype it up that much that like, oh, this is the top hit and these are all the guaranteed. No. But with Funko, they've recently had a CEO switchover. And I think that guy is kind of making really bad decisions, especially the NFT stuff. Because NFTs are like, it's basically introducing people to gambling. Which I don't like. I don't like that they're locking characters behind NFTs. So the Transformers ones, I know Wayne collects a lot of Transformers pops. He can't get those because they're going to be ridiculously priced on the secondhand market. Then you've got Chromes, re-releases, the Star Wars Celebration ones. Chewbacca's exactly the same. The Stormtrooper is the 10-inch, but smaller. The other two are...
I do like them, you have to admit.
I like them. I like the updated molds that they've done for some of them. Like the Luke and the Leia are really good. But apart from that, they're kind of doing the same thing over and over again. And with the films, they're not coming out at the same time. Like, where are the Doctor Strange pops right now? Why are they not out a month before or something like that? I think they've only just come out in the US, but they haven't here, which is unusual. Usually,
Well,
we get all the stuff.
Well, yeah, I get what you're saying there, but I think Wayne's mentioned it before as well. But it does ruin it a little bit when they do release the pops and the toys before the films come out.
Yeah,
it does give away things, and a lot of the leaks. Well, it's not even a leak, is it? It's just marketing from like the Thor Love and Thunder. We saw what was it? I'm not sure of her name. Lady Thor. I'm not sure what.
The Mighty
Thor. So we saw her outfit before we've seen it in the film. So
it was out before the trailer.
Yeah, so it's all a bit of a mess right now. It feels like Funko are almost controlling, what gets released before the films even get a say in things. But so with you and pop collecting lately, then, so are you being more specific, or you're just
I'm
pops?
being a lot more. I'm at the moment. I'm currently only getting stuff that can be signed. Just because I don't like the new stuff. I don't like the Doctor Strange. There are a couple in the wave, but it won't make me go, I want to buy every single pop from that. I'm not going to do that anymore. It's something that I did before, and then you kind of look at it and go, why? Why did I do that?
Yeah.
And then sell them. And that's a pattern that keeps on repeating.
Yeah, no, that's like me. I've got all of the Eternals pops. And then I'm just sitting there. I've got all the pops.
Yeah.
They take up a lot of space. I can only display 10 in one go. So there'll be some sitting behind another. So they're not going to get displayed on camera. And it's like, have you bought them for yourself? Have you bought them to impress your viewers? Like, I don't really know why you buy pops in general,
I know that there are obviously some bigger channels that buy them and then sell them, which is fair enough, but not all of us have the disposable income to do that, and we don't get signed pops sent to us and things. So I don't like the way that they're going.
No. So, and that, like we said before earlier in the stream, that there's always going to be Marvel stuff coming out for the foreseeable future, and so that means there's always going to be new pops. There's always those Star Wars content and films and shows coming. So it's going to, so it's not like you're ever going to be complete. unless you're
No.
going to focus on completing something. Like I've said I want to complete Infinity War pops and the in-game pops.
Yeah.
And even if I complete all of them lines, they'll still release more in-game and Infinity War pops somehow. Like you look at what
I don't know if isn't the new like the ship with the 6 of them, the Guardian.
Yeah.
That's Infinity War, isn't it?
Yeah, it comes under Infinity War. I don't think I'll do that. But
Well, it looks stupid.
But they're doing it with the Jurassic Park, aren't they? Have you seen all them movie scenes they're doing now?
They look awesome though.
They're good, but space-wise,
Yeah.
I'm fine. There's
Out
no
of
chance.
box, I can see maybe. In box, why?
Yeah, and then you've got the Jurassic Park movie poster one. You know they're doing all them movie posters and VHS covers.
I like some of them. I will admit the Jurassic Park one, I think it's like a massive one. Because they listed it something stupid tall. I think it's like 17 inches tall. And Pop in the Box made the mistake of putting that up for £15. So I thought, I'll have that. No, I can't get that.
Yeah,
it's now stupid price.
We've got a few comments regarding the NFTs. Wayne and Ryan have been chatting in the comments. Wayne said he's got one signed pop. I don't know who that is. Do you know?
Oh, I do. I think it's a wrestler. So we wouldn't know.
I'm sure Wayne would tell us.
Something cold, I think it is.
Stone Cold.
Yeah, I think it's
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That rings a bell now.
We'll see what he says. It probably maybe it's he is Stone Cold.
Yeah, I thought it was.
So I've not seen that video. If it was a video or something, but was that a while ago or was that recent?
I think I've seen that on Instagram.
Oh, I'll have to have a look. Ryan said he loves the NFTs, but Wayne said they suck.
It's a mixed bag.
Yeah, but Ryan currently owns every Max Token Head Funko NFT released.
Who's Max Token Head?
Yeah, so it's the mascot. So they've got
a
Funko. So there's not Freddy Funko. I'm sure they've got Freddy Funko NFTs as well. But now they've got a Funko NFT mascot.
Okay, but are they redeemable?
He's not said nothing, so I've got very limited knowledge on it. But I was watching one of Ryan's streams the other day, and they're releasing out all the Warner Brothers NFTs. But they said,
Batman ones and stuff like that.
But they can't do Harry Potter because J.K. Rowling's got the rights.
Apparently. That's perfect.
So
that's perfect for some people because well, I mean, if they do Marvel, we're kind of gonna be like, please be the comics.
That's the thing. Once they go into Marvel, but the good thing with NFTs is that it doesn't take up space. I mean, if that
I've seen some NFT apps. You have like virtual shelves.
Virtual shelves.
Yeah, you have this shelf, and then you just have like comics and little figures on them. Because there are some where you can collect the figures, and you kind of look at it and go, "Why don't they make that?"
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't think I'll ever get any, to be honest, even if they done Walking Dead or The Mandalorian. I don't know.
I do know a trick though. If you see like they've just released them and people are getting the legendary cards, buy the cards. They're a lot cheaper than when they go on eBay. So a Devastator from Transformers might be £59 for the card. Whereas when it goes on eBay, people are charging like 200.
Yeah.
So that's just a little tip for everybody.
Yeah. So, so regarding Funko, then, with your channel have we got any Funko unboxings coming up, or anything you want to open, or will you get Kenobi Pops if they release?
No.
I
no, because I think I've already got what would be released, but the original ones. So you've got the Rebels, the Inquisitor.
Oh yeah, of course you have. Yeah.
I don't like the look of him in the show, so if they make him look like that, then I'm not going to want the pop.
That will be interesting how they do that.
I hope they changed it.
You
never know.
We'll see. We will see. But yeah. So regarding your channel, then, we saw a few people saw your Instagram post last night. You're taking a break for a little bit, are you?
Yeah, there's stuff going on, so I've decided, I need to relax a little bit, not put any stress on other things. Yes, it's enjoyable, but you also get the side where you're like, this is not going anywhere sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you were like, am I buying pops just to show off? I don't want to do that. I'd rather it be something special that I can unbox if I were to make a video at some point. Like you've got Poptimist.
Mhm.
He's very active on Instagram, but he rarely makes any videos.
Yeah.
And his videos are really high quality.
Mhm.
So I'd kind of like to go that aspect if I can. At one point, I was going to do like an American trip series.
Mhm.
COVID, that didn't happen. Hoping next year. So there might be something next year with America, and that'll be exciting.
It feels lately, it feels like everyone's branched off a little bit. I mentioned Lee's 1p penny challenge. I think we saw Ryan Milkey done a vlog watching Stormzy on his channel. That was,
Yeah, that was
was fun.
interesting to see pop up in the feed. You're like,
So
okay,
yeah,
cool.
there was some dodgy camera work sometimes on some of them. But yeah, I've not checked the YouTube comments on that. I'm surprised it didn't get demonetized. But me myself, I done the Harry Potter train the other week, so that was something different. But yeah, it's all about, I think everyone's trying to branch out a little bit, but it's nice to see people continue creating content. We've got you, we've got Lee, Ali, Leroy Screwball's been going for a while.
I like his Funkos in a field.
That's my favorite thing.
It's like if somebody's driving by and they see this random guy with a box, they're gonna think,
yeah, it does.
Is that something
It does make me
dangerous?
laugh. Yeah, I think they look like they're either dogging or they're famous. Or they're famous.
That's a joke in their little group. Is when Jimmy Barnes used to do his streams, there was make fun of them too.
It don't look right the way they just park up. Like, what is happening? Like, it's not. They must be like, no way they're that innocent. They just open up a box. It must be something more. But yeah, that is all they're doing. Let's have a look at the comments. Oh right, Wayne said the exact same thing. Dogging.
See, he's one of the ones that said it in the first place.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Ryan says he's going to the States in February. I'm trying to guess where he's going. I'll guess Missouri. Maybe
yeah, I was gonna say that because I know he's got a friend out there, and I assume they do a meetup with the Apocalypse. I can't say it. It's Horsemen of the Apocalypse, isn't it?
Apocalypse. I think Apocalypse. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is Apocalypse. Yeah.
I know it's not Apocalypse because it's like a play on that.
Oh, maybe I'm saying it wrong then. Maybe
Missouri. We were right.
It is Missouri.
Yeah.
I've just thought of another YouTuber who we don't see no more. His name's completely past me. Dave's Dungeons. Do you remember him?
Oh yeah. I haven't
So
seen him in a while.
Yeah, he used to do like a good 30-minute videos, and he got a quite good audience from that. But yeah, another one who's just either taking a break or I'm not sure what's happened there. But it is nice to see people continue with the content, and I mean everyone needs to take a break. I've took loads of breaks just from
it's something that you just sit back and think, I need a break.
I need a break. We've got about 10 minutes left, and we've got a few questions to go through. These questions, they were submitted to me through Instagram, so you haven't got a clue about these. But
oh wow, all right,
yeah.
This is a bit of mystery.
There's only 3, but then there was some spam from Wayne, but he was bad mouthing your parrot, but I didn't put them as a question.
What does he want to meet my parrot? Because I told you he bites.
Wayne said he tried contacting Dave. He's disappeared. So yeah.
Oh, no. See, sometimes that happens, and you're like, "Oh dear, I hope that person's okay." I like when it comes to that. I like to make sure people know I'm alive.
Yeah.
I'm just taking a break.
Yeah, or be or be active on some social so we
Mm.
can see you are active still. But
Yeah.
some people just disappear. I remember when I done my Christmas, the Christmas countdown last year. I tried to get Funko Collector UK on. Do you remember him, Dominic?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he's just busy with studies, but he was another
That
one.
makes
He just completely vanished for a bit, but he's
Yeah.
reduced to studies. So yeah, it's understandable. Wayne said, I sent questions on your YouTube video. I'll have to have a look at that. So while I'll have a look at that, then I'll
Or do you
ask
want to put it in the chat, Wayne?
Yeah, maybe
That's probably easier.
Well, why Wayne's doing that then? The first question come from Chris Collectors. If you could trade places with any YouTuber for 24 hours, who would it be? So
Ooh. You know, I'm going to stick to the theme that we're going here. I'm going to go for Skittle Rampage. I like his style of content. It's just really chill. It's just a guy that enjoys collecting, going out hunting, going to conventions and stuff like that. And I've seen that recently he's gone a lot of different states and stuff. It's something that I've really wanted to do.
He collects anime, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's the one thing I'd abolish. But he's got Spider-Man, so it's fine.
Yeah. If I could trade places with any YouTuber for 24 hours, who would it be? I don't know. Do you watch Top Pops?
Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I know there's a lot of people that don't like it, but it seems like a guy that's got too big, and that's what happens. You know, you think you rule a certain community.
Well, I remember when I first saw his videos before he got the studio, whatever, and I enjoyed them when he was.
Oh yeah. I enjoyed them a lot more.
But now it's definitely more of a personality, and it's just not what I'm about. All the fake personality thing. Even with my videos, I try and keep it as real as I can, but try and not put people to sleep. So
yeah,
I need to say guys a few times, and try and be a bit more enthusiastic. Otherwise, people would not subscribe. Wayne's put his questions in. We'll do Wayne's at the end. The next one was, what Jedi Master would your parrot be cosplaying as? That was from Stormcore. You've got 2 parrots, haven't you? Are they actually?
Yeah, not yet. I will have by the end of the year. At the moment, the breeder is hoping for the eggs. They'll hatch about July, and then there's a little wait before you get the parrot. And that's going to be a female called Freya, which is lady in Norse. That's why I picked that.
I'm talking to a girl called Freya. This is what's funny.
Right. Okay. So what Jedi Master? You know what? Let's have a look behind me. Right. So he's a blue and gold.
Blue and
Let's
gold.
go with Kit Fisto.
Okay. Yeah. I was trying to work out who he is. Yeah.
Well, not a lot of people know him, but he is a key part. Clone Wars a lot more.
Isn't he in Revenge of the Sith?
Yeah, he's the guy that. The best scene of his is in episode 2 when he uses the Force on C-3PO on the droid. Yeah, and he just smiles. Yeah, that's the Kit Fisto that you know. I'd definitely say Kit Fisto.
So, and what about the other parrot? Or you don't know the colors?
Oh, I do. So that one is what they call a green wing. That would be red, green, and blue. So that's a hard one.
Red, green, that's every lightsaber.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna give him a Jedi robe and say it's Luke Skywalker.
Yeah. So with your birds, is it actually a parrot or is there an actual?
Yes, it's a
species name.
Yes, it's a macaw, so it's the biggest parrot that you can get. Which I didn't know that we were actually getting. It kind of just dawned. I woke up one day, and it said, "Meet your new family member. We're gonna get it tomorrow." I was like, "What is it?"
It's a mouse.
It's a parrot. I was like, "What parrot?" A macaw. I was like, "Why?"
Why? Why?
Yeah, the thing is, the average lifespan is about 70 to 80 years.
Wow.
So I've got this parrot way past my parents. I've got these 2 parrots that I've got to look after for the rest of my life. I love them, but you've got that.
That's mad. I never knew that. What do parrots eat? Or is it just bird seed?
All kinds of things. I mean, there's certain things you can't feed them. Like, I wouldn't give them meat. I wouldn't give them like onions and stuff like that. They eat a lot of fruit and vegetables, a lot mixture of that, oats, basically parrot food. And then I like to sometimes give him a treat. So sometimes he'll share a packet of crisps with me. Just on my shoulder, here you go. I think his favorite would probably be plums because he loves biting into them and then the juice just coming out. But yeah.
Oh, decent. The final one was from Leader Pop Tart, and then we're going to Wayne's questions. What autograph do you want the most? So I assume for a pop.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Are we talking currently?
Yeah, we'll say currently.
All right. So currently, Vincent D'Onofrio, Kingpin.
Okay, yeah.
I do know that there is a signing in there's a Comic Con, Rhode Island Comic Con, that he's going to be at. So I am sending in for that. So I will have that autograph, but it's one that I don't see very often. I think he only does that Comic Con. So yeah,
you would want a Kingpin pop sign, would you?
Or yeah, probably the Daredevil Wilson Fisk.
Because is it Edgar from Men in Black?
Yeah. I've seen that signed in a nice green paint pen, and it comes out good.
Because I'm tempted to get that Ross Marquand pop signed. Aaron one. Is it on screen? Yeah, there it is. Yeah. So,
you just have to flatten the box very carefully.
This pop's damaged already, so yeah, I'd have to give. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but he's at Liverpool Con, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the send-in I'm doing for those 3 there, and then actually another one, the Infinity Ultron, which Wayne got me because he's also Infinity Ultron.
Yeah.
So I decided might as well.
So with that Ross Marquand on, you didn't give it to Lee to get signed for you, or?
No, originally I was going to, but he noticed like it was going to be really crowded, and I wanted him to enjoy the day more than wait in the queue for autographs and stuff like that. Ross Marquand, he might have enjoyed. Michael Rooker, he might have enjoyed, but I don't want him to be there for an entire day waiting for an autograph that's not for him.
Yeah, if you've not done it before, you need to. It takes up a lot of your day. I don't think I got any free time at Comic Con till about 2-3 o'clock in the day, and I was there about 11.
I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah, so I mean that's the good thing about, mind you, that's what you'd go for Comic Con for, isn't it? To get something signed.
Well, mainly, yeah.
Let's go on to Wayne's questions then. Let's see what he's got. Why a parrot? Well, it wasn't your choice, was it?
I had a wolf dog before.
Okay, nice, yeah.
So, actually, Ryan will really like this. It was
a dire wolf.
Yes, actually, it was. His auntie was the dire wolf out of the first season of Game of Thrones.
Oh wow, yeah, that's class. Yeah.
I loved him to bits. Unfortunately, he died quite early. He was only about 6, and then basically it was something that you didn't have to walk a lot, but you did have to pay attention to. And my mum just kind of went, "We're getting a parrot." My stepdad thought we were getting a budgie.
Yeah, that's what you'd think. Yeah, birdcage budgie. Yeah.
That's simply how it happened. I mean, I've had a parrot before. I had an Amazon. They don't really talk unless they're taught, but these ones, they will talk from the get-go. And he says hello, what's that, that's nice, and He can form full sentences and talk to you.
Yeah. What else we got? Bit of a personal one. You don't have to answer this. If we can pass it if you want. What is your job?
I haven't got one. Well, I do, but it's not one that's on paper. I have a lot of like family members that need care. So I'm between houses here and my old place, looking after my mum and my nan, and I kind of get pay from that. They don't pay me; the government does.
All right, yeah, that's fair enough.
But unfortunately, because of that, I can't get like a proper job. My mum needs care, and I'm the only one that can give it to her.
Yeah, it's not something you can go and leave
No.
the house. Yeah, I get you. Favorite ever part on Star Wars? So favorite scene, I'm guessing.
It's,
Quite a tough question.
it is. And I'm gonna go for the duel at the end of episode 3. Just because I grew up with that. That was like, I think it was the second Star Wars movie I ever saw in the cinema, and it's just stuck with me.
Yeah, no, I remember I got a lot of stick when I went on popping for a chat with Ali and Lee, and I said that was my favorite film, Star Wars film, and yeah, I got a lot of stick for that.
I would say that, yeah, just because of how iconic it is for me. I think when we go to our generation, it is that it's the prequels. If you go back, it's the original. If you go now, it's the sequels.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what people say like in 10 years and how they grew up with Finn and Rey. It'll be interesting to see what they think.
Well, I hope something comes of it.
Yeah. Oh, I hate it scripted like Funko Mad. So I'm guessing that's YouTube presenting. I'm guessing. I think it is.
Oh no, that is a YouTuber. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Favorite film ever?
Ooh. You know, it used to be The Dark Knight. But I've said that the new Batman is better than The Dark Knight.
Oh, that's a big.
I know
opinion.
that not because it stands as Robert Pattinson is better than Christian Bale. I think it's because once we've seen a trilogy of movies, he might be a better Batman. So I'm still going to say The Dark Knight.
Yeah. No, but I get what you mean. This Batman, there's almost better. I think there's better foundations.
Yeah.
For it to grow, isn't it? Ryan said, "Wow, that's definitely about."
Yeah.
Wolf Dog, was it?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we had 2 parrots, one African grey female, one male. And I have the higher ground Anakin. I think I thought that Wayne was going to tell us something else, but I can't remember what that is. But yeah, let's put that away. Let's just about wrap this up. Anything else you want to cover before we wrap up, mate?
No, we've done pretty much everything.
Yeah,
it's been a fun show. We've discussed signed things, conventions, stuff we want to do. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So we've covered getting to know Coombzy, lightsabers, Moon Knight, the 1,000 Funko Pop Challenge, signed Funko Pops, Comic Cons. We've covered Funko, the Fall of Funko, NFTs. We've gone through questions from the viewers. We spoke about Coombsy's parrot. And we've spoken about quite a bit tonight with quite a few controversial opinions, but it's been great fun.
I mean, when isn't there then?
Yeah, there's always something, especially with Wayne in the chat. I mean, Wayne's always going to rustle a few feathers. I had a budgie from a mental hospital in Cornwall. I don't know what to say to that.
Now, budgies speak. So
They
that
speak.
might have been... Budgies should speak, so that might have been a bit of a crazy bird.
Yeah. But yeah, let's wrap it up then. So, like I said, you're going to take a break from YouTube, but
yeah,
are you going to be active on Instagram still?
I mean, for people that want to talk and stuff, yeah. But not in terms of posts or anything. I would just want to take a break socially.
Yeah, no, 100%. So yeah, you can find Coombzy on Instagram at Mr. Coombzy. But yeah, it's been a great show tonight. So that was, I believe, episode 4 maybe. But thank you for coming on. It's been good fun, and I started
You're very welcome.
with most of my guests that I do get on. Same with Ryan. It was the first time I'd actually spoke to Ryan live.
Yeah,
It's the first time I'm chatting to you live.
It's going to be interesting when we go to conventions and you get to see each other IRL. Maybe go for a drink or something. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. It's bizarre. I've not met anyone. Yeah, I've not met anyone yet through anyone from YouTube. So
You didn't see Wayne at MCM?
Didn't see Wayne. No, I don't. I know where Wayne works. Like, I actually know the area he lives. I know where he works, but I've just never actually met him. But
Pop in there. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to buy some shoes.
yeah, I know exactly where the shop is. Like, so I could easily go and pop into Wayne's work. And I think Wayne knows where I work as well. But yeah, I've not bumped into no one. I'm not sure what happened that day with MCM Comic Con. I know Creator Collectors was there.
Everybody was there.
Daniel 42, A. Boom.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if I was there that day. I was there on Saturday, but I'm not sure who else.
I think it was the Saturday that they were.
No, Paul from Geek Garage as well. I know there's loads of them. Oh, yeah, I met Paul from Geek Garage. I think that's about it. That's all I can really say. But yeah, thank you for joining me, mate. I hope you had enjoyed the stream.
Yeah,
and
great.
Yeah, make sure you tune in for. Oh, we've got 2 more comments. Right, these are the last comments. Wayne was there on a Friday.
Right.
And looked like you enjoy Scotland too, Tel. Yeah, Scotland was great. Weather, I was amazed. I went to Scotland and like the high mountains in Scotland, and it didn't rain. I was absolutely amazed. Not 1 ounce of rain. So I was very impressed with that. But yeah, let's wrap it up there. So the runtime we was hoping for was 60 to 90 minutes. We've just gone over. So yeah, I'm sure we'll be in touch regarding the Moon Knight finale. And
well, that was trash.
If you see our opinions on Instagram or on Twitter or something. But yeah, thank you for those who tuned in live tonight. Wayne, Matrix, Ryan Milky. And yeah, if you're watching this back and you got any questions for us, do get your quick questions and comments in the comment section below. And we'll see you back here soon for a brand new video. See you later.